Good afternoon, everyone. Everybody can able to see my screen? Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? So, yesterday we are discussing about functions, and one more time, I just want to go and discuss with the functions. Functions in JavaScript basically, or functions are going to be declaring using with the function keyword. So there is a keyword called function. By this particular function keyword, we are going to be declaring functions. But function name is your wish. Whatever the name of the function you want, you can provide it. What is function? First of all, function is a set of instructions to execute certain functionality. See, for example, whenever I want to click a button, when you want to click a button, something need to be happen. Okay, for example, there is a sign-in box. Let me try to give you a clear picture. So we have the username and we have a password here. It's a form. What this particular form is? Sign-in form. So this is the sign-in button. So when user entered username here, and when user entered password here, and when they click on sign-in button, what it is going to be do? This particular username and password check with the validation. So this username is correct or not, this password is correct or not, check by the validation. So that particular validation code is going to be written in sign-in functionality. So when we click on sign-in button, what it is going to be happening with? See, basically users will click on sign-in button. After entering the username and password. User basically click on sign-in button. Once they click on sign-in button, what it is going to be do? This click event, one event is going to be fired. When this event is going to be fired, then immediately one function need to be executed. That particular function have some set of lines of code, some of instructions which are going to be written in the function. If this function properly got executed, so here we can able to check the username validation and we can able to check the password validation. If both are okay, then only this particular function can be executed. When this particular function is going to be getting executing, then automatically this user can able to log in with the normal page. So is this clear? How functions are going to be working? Functions are going to be set of instructions. We can write some set of instructions inside the function. Then we try to provide for the button events or form events or check events. Whatever the event it may be available in the particular user interface, that event actually merged with the particular functionality, merged with the function. So this is in real time how functions are going to be executed. So let me tell you where functions are going to be seriously working in real application. Let me open one Amazon application. Amazon.com. So this is some application. See how function is going to be working. For example, I am searching for laptops here. I'm trying to writing a word called laptops here. When I click on search button here, one event is going to be firing. When the search event is going to be firing, automatically request is going to be sending to the database. One request is going to be sending to the server side. So based on the request, database is actually pushing some data to the user interface. See, I can able to see multiple kind of laptops here. These laptops are basically some response. When we are giving some request, automatically we can able to get a response. What is my request here? My request is laptops. I'm going to be searching about laptops. For example, if I am going to be searching about mobiles, when I go and search for the mobiles, let me click on mobiles here. When I click on search button is one event. By clicking on search button is one event. When this event got fired, automatically one function is going to be executing to you. That particular function is going to be giving some request to the server, and server asking the database giving back data to the server side. Then we can able to load the data on top of user interface. Okay, suppose for example, here there are multiple kind of options. Okay, I want to go with the option called brand Samsung. When I choose brand Samsung, one more request is going to be sending to the server, and only Samsung related mobiles I can able to see here. Only Samsung related mobiles I can able to see here. I got performed one more action. What is the action I performed with? I performed an action called tick mark of the Samsung. Checked the checkbox for the Samsung. Then I can able to see only Samsung related mobiles. I can able to see only Samsung related mobiles. Is this clear? See how functions are going to be working in real time. Every operation is a function. Okay, let me click on Amazon Mini TV. When I click on Amazon Mini TV, this is one more function got executed here. One more function, one more request is going to be sending to the server. Come back. When I click on today's deal, when I click on today's deals here, when I click on today's deals, I can able to see a lot of options here, a lot of elements here, a lot of components here. And this is something like data. Your request is basically best sellers. Huh? Your requesting is today's deals. Your requesting is today's deals. When I am clicking on a button called today's deals, I can able to see a lot of data here. This data is completely related to the today's deals only, deal of the day. Only deal of the day I can able to see here. And when I click on this particular option, when I click on this particular icon or image, then automatically one more request is going to be sending to the server. One more function is going to be executed to you. One more function is going to be executed to you. Then based on that, I can able to receive some other data. See, web application means number of request, number of response. Number of request URLs are working, number of response URLs are working. Request is something like you are asking. You are asking is request. And response means this data. For example, based on your search, based on your selection, you will be finding a data. This is called response. I hope everybody got understand how a web application is working with a lot of functions. Still any questions about functions? Why function? Why function is required? Why function is required for? Any questions so far? Pavan, Payal, Prajwal, Ritesh. Functions are getting understand now how function is working in real time. Okay, maybe there is a search function. There is something like a today's deal function. There is something like a best seller function. There is something like a mobile option. There is something like under 10,000 rupees. There is something option called under 20,000 rupees. All these are different kind of options you are going to be selecting on top of user interface. Every option is a function. Every selection is a function. Every event is a function. Mostly all the events are going to be working with functions. All events on user interface working with function. Let me write a note point here. All user interface. All user interface. All user interface events are functions. All user interface events are functions. Okay. So for example, clicking on search button. Clicking on search button. Let me take for example, let me take Amazon. Amazon. when I go with Amazon.in. Clicking on search button. Search for a product. Search for a product. And clicking on search button. That is one function. That is one function. One event. See, for every event, one function is going to be executed to you. Okay. By selecting today's deals. By selecting today's deals button. By selecting best sellers button. By selecting a product. By selecting a product. By selecting a buy option. By selecting buy now option. Buy now button. By selecting choose payment option. By selecting pay option. See how many events are going to be performing to do one simple mobile purchase. When you want to purchase a mobile, when you want to purchase a laptop in your Amazon application or Flipkart application, or you can go for YouTube, you are going to be searching for a lot of things. You are going to be searching for some Bollywood songs. When you are searching for Bollywood songs, a lot of Bollywood songs will come. Okay, so in Bollywood songs, you want to go for the melodies. Okay, just go for the melodies. Something like that. There are multiple options you can able to perform with. When song is playing in YouTube, you may increase the playback speed. You may increase the volume. You may decrease the volume. You may make a bigger screen. See all these things which are going to be under events. In any website, events are very, very important. Every action you perform on top of user interface is called event. For every event, one function need to be bind. One function need to be merged. One function need to be established. I want to click on sign in button, one function need to be established. I want to click on search button, we need to implement a function. If I want to select a today's deals in Amazon, that is one function. Every option or every selection or every event you are going to be performing on top of user interface, that is going to be merging with the function. Is it clear, everyone? How functions are working in real application?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now the thing is, sir, I want to define a function, sir. I don't want to go with the events right now. Normally, how to write a function, I want to learn. Okay, before going to working with events, first of all, we try to understand how I can declare a function. Later we will bind the function. First of all, I need to work on how to define a function. Okay, function name is our wish, basically. Whatever the name of the function you want, you can provide it. Okay, so a function name also having some rules and regulations like a variable. See, previous classes, we are working on variables. We are learning variables. When you want to define a variable in JavaScript, definitely you can define your own custom name for the variable. But variable name have some rules and regulations. In the same way, for function name also some rules and regulations. Like function name do not start with a number. Function names should not have a spaces. Function name is not a JS keyword or reserved word. At the same time, function name should not contain any special characters like underscore, @ okay, not underscore, @ symbol, exclamation mark, and hash symbol, dollar symbol, percentage symbol, and symbol, all these things, asterisk symbol, open parenthesis, closing parenthesis, open curly braces, closing curly braces. All these things are special characters. Do not use any special character inside the function name or by declaring the function name. And one more important point, function name can contain one special character called underscore. Underscore is having some special credibility in the case of function names or in the case of object names, in the case of variable names. Anywhere you go, underscore is having some special category. Only underscore is allowed. Remaining anything like your spaces, like keywords, like special characters, like a number start with, these things are not possible for function name. Okay, let me go how to declare a function. Just I return a simple example for that. How to declare a function? You can see that. How to declare a function? Can you see this? Okay, let me save the file. Save as 59 and today is 30. Let me go and save inside the 30 folder and JavaScript notes. Save. That replace. Now, how to declare a function? Function name. Function name. So here, function is a keyword. This is the keyword, and this is the function name. Can you see and observe? This is the keyword. Compulsory, you have to write this one. Compulsory, you have to write this one. But this name is your wish. Say
Sir,
hello
for every
or triple A or triple R, whatever you want, you can tell me.
for every function.
Yeah. For every function. For every function, whenever you want to define a function, keyword is function. See, sir, how you are defining variables, sir? Variables are defining with var keyword, na? Like your
Yes.
integers, floats, strings, booleans, all these things, array or object. Whenever you want to define some data types, whenever you want to define some variables, var is the global keyword, right? Var is the global keyword. At the same time, for function name, function is the keyword. If you want to define a function, just write a function first of all. It is a function, and what is the name of the function you have to specify. Here, three important points. The first thing is function keyword. Second thing is function name. Third thing is parenthesis. Parenthesis for the name of the function. You have to give the parenthesis. Without parenthesis, that is not a function name. See, variable name, for example, I want to define a variable called x. I don't want to specify parenthesis here. I don't want to specify parenthesis here. Why? Because this is variable. But when you want to define a function, you need to write a function keyword first of all with the small letters. Okay, function keyword, function called f. Function called f. F is my function name. And f should have parenthesis. And function body, how to define function body? Function body should have some open curly braces and closing curly braces. This is function body. Your function is going to be ending here. Got my point? This is the structure of the function. Structure of the function. Function starts with curly braces. Function body starts with curly braces. Function body ends with curly braces. Inside the curly braces only you can define your some kind of statements, or you are providing a lot of instructions inside, or you are declaring number of things inside. That is fine, but curly braces open and curly braces closes is compulsory for the function, and parenthesis for the function name also compulsory. Is it clear? Defining a function is not a use. You have to call the function. See, basically, I can call this particular function when I click on a button. Yeah, possible. I can call this particular function when I click on the button. That is possible. See, when I come to events, then we will discuss about how to go with on click, how to go with on double click, how to go with the focus, how to go with the blur, how to go with the mouse over, how to go with the mouse out, how to go with the on load. See, there are a lot of things we will do. But first of all, you try to understand how to write a function. This is okay now. This declaration is okay now. The structure of the function. Everybody, this is okay. This is understandable.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So
Yes, sir.
now I want to define one more function. Okay. One more function. Function define. Function define. How to define a function? How to define a function? Function. Yeah. Can I define function called f?
Function name. Correct.
Function name. What is the name of the function? Tell me here. Alert.
F.
F.
Let me give alert. This is another function. This is another function. Okay, so without calling the function, there is no use. Okay, let me call the function. In JavaScript itself, I'm calling. See, I'm not writing any events. I'm not writing any event right now. Just call the function. Without call, it will not able to execute. Calling function. Without function call, it will not execute. Now, how to call the function f? F parenthesis. F parenthesis is a function call. Is it clear now? Okay, let me try to execute multiple examples, then you can able to understand. A sample function. Sample function. Let me write a sample function or function. Sample function. Let me write a sample function. Multiple examples we will see how to work with functions and all. Let me write a script. Declare function declare first of all. Tell me how to write a function. How to write a function? Simple. Hello, hello. Say hello. No, tell me. Function name, right? Function name. Parenthesis. Without parenthesis, what is happening? I will see. I will show. Yeah, function call. Function is calling. I'm not actually giving the function call. Sorry, function parenthesis. Now I'm directly go with the function call. Function calling. What is the name of the function? Say. Okay, this is the right code or wrong code? By seeing the 2 or 3 lines of the code, you can able to understand some syntax is wrong. What is the syntax wrong here?
Parenthesis.
Parenthesis, yeah. So, for example, I forgot about parenthesis. First time I'm doing practice, I forgot about parenthesis. Browser output is just a blank page, white page. Can you see the browser output? See the browser output. I am not actually executing function. I cannot able to see alert box. Why I cannot able to see alert box here? Okay, just go to the inspector, ask inspector console. In this console is clearly saying that this is having some issue. Somewhere in the line, this is having some issue. Okay, this script is the wrong script. Okay, where is the problem? Okay, learn more. Okay, no. This is a problem with Firefox basically. When you go with the Chrome, it will be the good Google Chrome. This page. Can you see some red color mark is available for the script here? But this is not a right way of showing the page. I'll try to install Chrome now. Can I install Chrome? Google Chrome. Google Chrome is best one to understand JavaScript problems. Google Chrome download. Let me try to download Google Chrome. You people also please work with the Google Chrome. This is the nice browser to understand JavaScript errors. To understand JavaScript errors, this is the best one. Chrome setup. Maybe Chrome is already available. I just want to make this browser is the default browser for me. Just wait for a few seconds to download and install Chrome browser. Waiting to install, installing. Yeah, this is Google Chrome. That's fine. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make this is a default browser. Go to settings, default browser, make default.
Web browser, sir.
Web browser.
Yes. Web browser, Firefox.
Yeah, I want go for the Chrome. I want go for the Chrome.
Sir, select it.
Chrome is not
Sir,
there.
select Fire. Sir, first select Firefox, then it will show options.
Okay, Google Chrome. I want to go with the Google. I want to go with the Google Chrome is the default browser. Okay, that's fine. Let me launch this application. This is the one. This is the one. Yeah. Function. Go to Google Chrome. Okay, I have an issue. Let me go to the right click on this and go to inspect and go to console. Go to console and uncaught syntax error, unexpected token. So in which line we have an issue? Very clear. Click on this one, sample function HTML file. Uncaught syntax error, unexpected token, curly braces. When I click on this, we need to open the issue. Okay, so where is the curly braces here? Where is the curly braces in our program? Here. And before the curly braces, we have an issue. What is the issue? By seeing the program, you can understand. Okay, maybe parenthesis is missing. Now you can refresh this. Okay, we got a function calling. Function is calling now. We don't have any
Yes,
issue
sir.
with the program. So alert box came into the picture. So function is calling, that is not an issue. Okay, now let me go and write a one more function. A sample function only. Function F alert hello.js. Okay, let me call the F function also. F is my function name and parenthesis. We have two functions now. One is a function called say hello, another function called F. Okay. How many alert boxes I can able to see now? How many alert boxes I can able to see now? Two alert boxes. First alert box is function calling. Function is calling. Second alert box is hello.
JS.
JS. Okay, let me write one more simple function. Function add. Before that, I want to define some variable where x is equal to 10, where y is equal to 14 or 24. Now, inside add button, inside add function, I want to go with the where sum is equal to x plus y. Now, I want to call alert. So addition is plus.
Some
Now I need to call the function. Without call function, you can't able to see anything. So add. This is function call. This is function call. This is function declare. This is function declare. And the last one is function call. Now let me launch this application one more time. Refresh it. The first alert box is function is calling. And second alert box is hello.js. Third function is what?
addition is 30.
Addition is 34. How this addition is 34 is coming? Addition is 34 is actually coming from the add function call. Add function call. Can I go for subtraction? Can I go for subtraction? How to work with that? Function sub, where subtraction sub is equal to x minus y. Now I can write alert box. Alert subtraction value is plus subtraction. Now I need to call the subtraction function also. I need to call subtraction function also. Okay, so refresh the browser. Okay, function is calling. Hello.js. Addition is 34. Subtraction value is minus 40. Is this correct? 10 minus 24 minus 14 only. So subtraction is also working. So we can write a number of functions like this. We can write a number of functions like this. Now we'll go for nested functions. Nested functions. For example, nested dot HTML. Okay, let me write a script here. Function UI. Function UI. What I'm trying to doing is document.write. I am learning UI technologies. I am learning UI technologies. I am learning UI technologies. Now let me write a function py. Document.write. I am learning Python programming. How many functions are there now? Let me write a one more function. Function SQL. Document.write. I am learning database. I am learning SQL database. Okay, finally, I have three functions. One is the function called UI. One is the function called py. One is the function called SQL. Now let me work with the function fs or full stack. Okay, full stack. Now tell me, I need to call all the functions. I am calling UI. I am calling UI function, and I'm calling py function, and I'm calling SQL function. Now finally, I need to call the function called full stack, right? Okay, full stack. I'm trying to call in full stack function. When I call full stack function, in full stack function, how many inner functions are calling?
3.
Three inner functions. One is the UI function, one is the py function, one is the SQL function. Already declared three separate functions. Those functions are child functions of the full stack function. Now let me launch this. So I can able to see some document.write on this. Okay, we have a issue. What is the issue? Can you go and inspect? uncaught syntax error called hyphen. What is the problem? Uncaught syntax error, unexpected token called hyphen. Where hyphen is available? Where hyphen is available, sir? By seeing the code, you can able to understand where hyphen is available. Can you observe 16th line?
Full stack.
Full
Full
stack.
stack.
So what the
Full
problem?
stack.
What's the
In full
problem?
stack.
What's the problem? So function name hyphens allowed.
Hyphen should not be.
Function
Yes,
name
sir,
hyphens
correct.
allowed. Function name
No,
hyphens
sir,
allowed.
underscore.
So hyphen is also a special character.
Underscore is allowed.
Underscore is allowed. Underscore is
Yes,
allowed.
sir.
Hyphen's not allowed. Hyphen is a special character. Hyphen means a center, minus kind of symbol. Underscore is different. Underscore is a line down symbol or downline symbol. Downline symbol is called underscore, that is allowed, but center line, that is called hyphen or minus symbol, that will not allow. That will not allow. Okay, now let me check by changing the hyphen to underscore. Let me check by changing the hyphen to underscore. Okay, hyphen is issue. I can't understand. Sorry, I don't give that. I am giving underscore now. Sir, the session is going to be ending in 1 minute. Please join one more time. I am telling to everyone, session is going to be ending in
Yes, sir.
minute. Please join them. Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now you can search, you can refresh it. What happened? I am learning UI technologies, I am learning Python programming, I am learning SQL database. Everything is coming. Everything is coming. But every time you have to go with the break. Why? Because this is simple text. When we have text, you have to go with the break. Okay, go with the break.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
sir.
Tell me.
Hello.
Tell me.
Sir, instead of break, we can also